Yeah, we're outside.
We be outside. They scared to
We
come
be out. What is you over
outside.
there drinking? See, look,
Some
look at
Duce.
him. Look at
Mm.
Uh-uh.
boss.
Duce.
Is you at ice?
Then I'm getting ready to do some poetry tonight. So I got my
Say that
Duce
again.
and my baby oil. You feel me?
I'm not doing this with
That
you.
Johnsons and Johnsons, baby. Trying
I'm
to
not
get
doing this with
physical.
you.
He was very specific too, because it wasn't nothing out of line. It was Johnson and Johnson.
Johnson and Johnsons. He
Oh
said,
my
"Hey, get
god.
that Johnson and Johnsons, or else you're fired, bitch."
Oh my
Oh
god.
man, we're gonna do this with him. All right. Well, welcome, guys, to Straight to the Point. We already clowning and ain't even introduced ourselves.
hmm
Oh man. But we have here, let's see, we got Dana. Dana's actually in Oklahoma City right now.
What's happening,
We
Bernie?
have Giselle there in Houston, and we got Glenn down here as well in Oklahoma City. Everybody doing okay today?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
That's good. I don't know why I can't ever. There's something wrong with my volume. I can't hear y'all, but I'll fix it while we get this situated here. But we just want to welcome everybody. Thank you all for tuning in with us on tonight. We have some great topics that we would like to share with you guys. But before we get into that, um, we just want to kind of chit chat for a second and let y'all know what's going on in the Oklahoma City area. If you're around this area, Glenn, what's going on this weekend?
Man, same old same. To my knowledge, nothing any different than our regular comings and goings. And I could be wrong, and if I see something, I'll chime in and repeat it. But to my understanding, we just got our regular comings and goings going on. And when I say that, I mean I'm at Ice often,
Okay.
hosting. Wednesdays poetry night, Thursdays live music, Friday of course is Trappy Hour, Saturday night is Versus. Then I'm at Kendrick's on Sundays for the Sunset Sundays, and never know who gonna be rocking with me. Then could be Toy, could be whoever. I just know whenever it's that time to get down.
Period.
Yeah.
And they will announce it.
Yes, indeed.
That's what's up. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and announce now that this weekend I will be on break. I have to regroup and rejuvenate myself because I've been going every weekend. As far as my gigs, I've been going every weekend since the summer started, and your girl needs a rest, vocally, mentally, physically, all of that. So I'm gonna be out the loop this weekend, but I know you guys are going to have a blast in whatever you choose to do because it's always good to get out and hear live music and poetry and different things like that we have going on. So take heed and follow along and all that good stuff. Let me shout out our birthdays this month. It's still Virgo season. I did
Cheers.
just celebrate my birthday on this past Friday and I turned 41.
Hey,
Yay.
happy birthday.
Yes. And then also, Glenn, your mother celebrated her birthday in heaven. Is that correct?
No, she celebrated her birthday this past Friday, but not in heaven. She's still alive and kicking.
Oh, she's still okay. All right, I got you. I
Yeah.
thought she had passed away, but okay, good.
No.
Well, you let her know from Virgo to Virgo that I said happy birthday to her.
Will do. Will do.
Awesome, awesome. All right. So let's see. We've talked about our events and we've talked about birthdays. Anything else we need to cover before we turn it over to Dana?
Yeah, y'all need to make sure whoever's watching, make sure you start getting yourself together right now for homecoming. All right, don't you wait to the
Homecoming.
last minute. I got some stuff going down. Got some stuff on my sleeve. I need you to lock in with us. And if you don't lock in with me, lock in with somebody else and enjoy the homecoming festivities. Cause all of them gonna be like my family anyway. We all went to the Lou, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
a lot of love. And no disrespect to nobody that didn't go to the Lou, but if you're throwing something in the name of the Lou and you didn't go to the Lou, chances are your support ain't gonna be as big. But we still rock with you. It's all
You
for the
so good.
culture.
You is crazy, Glenn.
I'm just telling the truth.
Well, definitely take heed. It's LU always does it big every year, so I know we're gonna see a lot of y'all out there in them streets for
Oh
sure, for
man.
sure. And then what we got OU in Texas coming up too?
Yeah, OU in Texas coming October the 12th. So what's that?
It's
About
about
three
in
weeks.
3 weeks. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And Miss Dana will be celebrating her birthday in about 2.5, 3 weeks. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All
Oh,
right.
come on,
Libra
Dana.
season is coming on through.
Turning
That's
21. I see you.
period. Shoot. We young up in this thing. That's amazing. That's awesome. All right. Well, Miss Dana, can we turn it over to you for tonight? What are we talking about tonight?
Well, you can turn it over to me, but unfortunately, I'm so sorry to disappoint y'all. I do not have a would you rather question. I've been kind of busy
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
week or whatever. So yeah, I left my would you rather notepad at home. So sorry to disappoint y'all, but next time I
All
got
right. And I totally understand. We're kind of like in the middle of trying to transition and get ready for our trip. So it's a lot going on.
What trip y'all
um,
getting ready for?
we're going to New Orleans.
Who is we? Everybody on here except for me?
No,
No.
When to say I'll put in the goddamn complaint. Send me to
I
HR.
forgot.
no. Just me and Dana. Like, we were supposed to go last year for my birthday, but we weren't able to make it, and so we was actually able to agree to do it this year. So it's like I just want to go down there and eat. That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
To crash. I could get there in 4.5 hours.
Well, let's go. Come on through. Shoot. We in the Airbnb. Come on through. We got a space for you.
You want the
And
I
you
could bring
ship
a
four
blow
and
up
a half
mattress.
hours, or you mean 2.5 hours? With
Don't do
yeah.
me, toy, right now. Don't
Cause I'm
don't
just
do
saying,
that.
Fred.
Don't do
Fred, you
that.
be putting the pedal to the metal. I promise you.
Look, it. I just we gotta go. That's it.
Yeah, I hear you.
We
I
gotta
hear you.
go.
But yes, you listen. We gonna plan us a trip one day where we all go somewhere and enjoy ourselves as the podcast. So I ain't left nobody out. I promise. I ain't left
We
nobody
should
out.
go on a cruise.
Yes,
You want to
man.
go on a cruise? We should go on a
I'm down
cruise.
for a cruise. I ain't been on a cruise in a while.
Yeah, that's my
Everybody can
specialty.
swim.
Yeah, hey, look,
Yeah.
I'm a celebrity on every cruise.
Come on,
Okay.
celebrity.
Last time I went on a cruise, my name was Indica. Everybody on the
Oh
ship called me
Lord.
Indy.
I don't
They
even
called
want to
me
know what the
Indy,
story is.
and I was a celebrity. I'm not lying. Everywhere we went, I took a million pictures. They was paying for shit. It was a good time,
I'm hollering. Well, that's how you supposed to do it. That's how you supposed to do it, Glenn.
especially the white folks. They try to take a nigga home.
Not take you home. They better take you home.
They try,
Hold on.
hey, they say
Look,
you'll
be
fit in
like,
this suitcase. Hold on there, white person. We getting a little too comfortable.
Little too cold to you is crazy.
look,
I'm
be like that
hollering.
girl. Look, the last cruise I went on when we went with my cousins and stuff. They had
Uh-huh.
some girl they was trying to find. They all on the intercom at 3 a.m. trying to find this girl until they started saying they was gonna start checking cabins. She was MIA. All of a sudden, she reappeared.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
bet.
know what she was doing.
Oh, we know what
Yeah.
she was doing.
Yeah. Down there getting her Sebastian on under the seat.
Okay. Under the sea.
And her boyfriend was the one that put out the alert.
Ain't
Oh
no
my
way.
God.
Ain't no way.
Not the boyfriend.
The boyfriend.
Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Well, yeah, we'll plan that. We'll do that little offline, but that would be fun. I think that'd be fun. I'm gonna have to be
Yeah.
looking for Glenn. Anybody seen Glenn? Make sure y'all don't take him home. He got to return
Please.
back to Oklahoma.
Please. I'm lactose intolerant.
I cannot. You gotta you gotta make them pies. You got to come back and make them cheesecakes.
Right. That's funny. But okay. All right. We done. He said I'm lactose intolerant. I'm crying, Jesus. But all right, we're not gonna hold it up. We're gonna go ahead and jump into some topics real quick because we got some good ones tonight that I chose. So let's take a look at the first video we got going on.
My mom is on her way home.
And she wants me out by the time she get here, all because I didn't cook dinner for her raggedy ass son. Look at him. This is all he does every day, and I'm supposed to cook and clean after him. Oh, God. Look, there's weed everywhere, trash. Like, bro, he's dirty. Only 17 years old. This man is 20 years old. He can cook for himself. I know she's gonna try to hit me. She's gonna try to hit me again. Oh, fuck, she's here. Oh, God.
Well, all right, child, I'll talk to you in a moment. I'm about to get out this road and take my bag. All right. You're not special. Oh, no, baby. I know Kira better have her shit packed. Ain't nothing cook, huh? I know you better get your shit and pack it up right now.
But, Mom, I don't have anywhere to go.
You got to get the hell out of here. I don't care about that. That's a you problem.
Mom, I didn't cook because I was doing my homework.
Yeah, April, baby.
Yeah,
Did you get?
yeah, all I had was some serious shit to cook, man.
Your brother been and you ain't cooked shit and all he had was cereal?
Mom, he's 20 years old. Why am I cooking for him? He can cook for his fucking self.
You gonna do the I say in my house and get your shit and get the out of here.
Y'all see how crazy my mama is.
I know this level not recording.
Okay, yes, you get the
All right. So I did. I cut it because it was getting ready to get violent, where the mother put her hands on the daughter and stuff like that. So I did cut it. But let me say first, this video is not mine. This video was actually brought out by Bigfoot. I did read the ending disclaimer, so I just want to put that out there that this is not my video. This video was produced by Bigfoot. But yeah, so I'm gonna say this though. I really, really felt so bad for this little girl. I really did. As the video even continued, like her whole breakdown and everything, like it was overwhelming. But I'm gonna go ahead and let one of you all start. Whoever wants to go first. Just tell me what you're thinking about. I know we don't know the whole story behind it, besides the fact of the mother um, wants this 17-year-old teenager to take care of someone that is 20 years old, who apparently just sits at home all day, smoke weed, play video games, and dirty up the house, I guess you could say, because what else is you doing, you know? So whoever wants to start first, tell me what you think.
Um, it's a lot to unpack in this video, right? Um, from the mother to the son to even the daughter. It's absolutely bananas that she would allow her 20-year-old son to sit in there and smoke weed. And now I'm not going to assume he doesn't have a job, but if this is she's saying this is all he does every day, then I'm assuming he don't have a job. He's not contributing to the household, and it
Mm-hmm.
sounds as if maybe this girl is. So maybe the father, if they were together at one point in time, did her wrong and just left her ass. So now she but catering to the son and treats
Mm-hmm.
the daughter like she's some this other little bitch on the side or something to do whatever they want to do. I think is wrong. And as a parent, you should really be encouraging your kids to um, get ready to live independently. You know, not
Yeah.
necessarily throwing them out the house at 17 and 18, especially if they're trying to do for themselves. That's something else in the black community that we really have to do away with. Uh, but I think in this instance, just based off strictly off the video with no other context to it, the mother is dead ass wrong. You know, How you gonna put the girl out because she won't cook for this sorry ass nigga? Like what? Now I can understand if they all took turns cooking and all this type of stuff throughout the week, and this is something like that. But if you just gonna throw out because she wouldn't cook for this man, like it got to be something deeper than that. It has to be something deeper than that. Otherwise, she's doing that girl a great disservice. She gonna grow up. Well, I mean, she's there, but she gonna really learn to hate her mother, and her brother, and her family. And God forbid something happens and she have to be the one to have to take care of her mom, or her mom needs her or needs to depend on her for something. That just leaves a lot of space for a lot of madness to happen. You know what I'm saying? Especially if he was just in there just playing the game, smoking weed and stuff all day. Like, I despise that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be in the house and you gotta at least contribute, and he's 20 years old, he can get some, fix himself something to eat. Like, what are we really doing?
Yeah, from what I'm seeing, it seems like it should be the opposite.
Absolutely.
If
She's
he's not,
17.
yeah, if he's not doing anything except for sitting up, smoking weed, and playing video games all day, and mom is at work and this girl is in school, she's trying to get her homework done after school. Why ain't he cooking? Like, I feel like he should be cooking, especially if he's not doing anything else. But I'm with you, Glenn. It's a whole lot to try to unpack without knowing the full narrative. But from what I'm seeing, like this is a consistent thing. Like this girl
Mm-hmm.
is constantly being beat because she didn't do something in relation to a need that her brother has. That's not her man, that is her brother. And I feel like her mother is treating her as if this is something that she needs to do. She should not be doing. Like I've seen, well, I haven't seen it to this extreme, but like I've seen parents treat their children different based on the relationship that they have with the dad.
Uh-huh.
Like kind of like what Glenn was saying. Like, so if this dad, like her dad might have been the man that she really, really wanted, and he didn't want nothing to do with her. So now he's taking it out. Now she's taking it
Uh-huh.
out on her. Like I don't know. Like I'm really fearful. Like I feel horrible for that girl. Like it makes me wonder
Yeah.
what else is going on in that house because I'm almost speechless. Like I don't know. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
That
understand the logic
was
or
that
the
was a lot.
mentality behind that. I don't.
I don't understand the
It's
mentality
crazy.
either, but it could be one of three things that's going on. Either she fucking her son, and that's her son husband, and the daughter, she want to make sure that he's taken care of because this is her little precious, or the daddy of the son is breaking bread and dicking mama down how she wanted to be, and the other daddy, like Glenn and Giselle said, don't want to have shit to do with the daughter or whatever. It's so much, it's so jacked up that that's how women are with their daughters, not realizing the long-term effect that it has on them. It
Yeah.
gives them such a deep complex, not just with the mother, but with other women in their life. It gives them such a deep complex. They don't know how to communicate with them. It really messes them up, and
Mhm.
it's weird. I hate that weird son husband relationship that's most black women, most black single women have with their sons because they don't have a man in the house. They look for the son as the substitute. They do everything with the son for the son except for fucking them. You know what I mean? And that's not healthy. That's not healthy. You're not leaving room for your husband, and you're not leaving room for your son to find his mate or whatever. But yeah, it's just a whole messed up situation, and it could be one of a plethora of things that's going on under that household.
Do you all think do you all think that's jail bound for the mother?
That's neglect
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I felt
Yeah.
neglect.
Yeah,
Neglect.
absolutely. I mean, the girl is 17 years old, and I mean, she said the mother is gonna put her hands on her. So it lets me know, as terrified as she was, that her mom was getting physical with her, which is even a more sad story. Like this
Yeah.
girl is 17. At a certain time, I stopped getting whoopings. You know what I mean? I start getting
Yeah.
more more like lectures and them
Lectures.
taking shit away
Hmm.
from me that they know I really wanted. Like, since you don't want to do what you're supposed to do, you can't have the vehicle. Since you don't want to do what you're supposed to do, then
Yeah.
you go into one of the things I used to have to do is I used to have to haul hay because I grew up in the country. I was a country boy, and so you
Hmm.
gonna go haul hay all weekend. You ain't going out with your friends, and that's hauling hay. And the middle of the summer, that's some hard ass fucking work,
I
tossing the
bet.
bales and stuff. So
Yeah.
they would do stuff like that to me because it came to a point where my parents felt like it. They didn't. It was almost disrespectful to be putting their hands on me. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like that at a certain age.
Yeah.
So if she's 17 and her mom's still physically attacking her because she's not doing shit for her brother, not that she's
Hmm.
being disrespectful, not that she's doing stuff to bring reproach upon the family or herself, but simply because she's not taking care of her brother like that's her man, that's fucked up. That's real fucked up.
It just
You
seemed
know what
like
I'm
she's
saying?
fucking him.
And I know in my family per se, some of my other family would have been and stepped in like, oh no, fuck that. It would have been some problems.
Yeah.
They would have stepped in
Hmm.
like, oh no, get this big grown motherfucker up out
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Or and don't treat this girl like that. Or
Yeah.
it's gonna come back on. I'm like a super firm believer in karma. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And that's why and not just cause of karma, but I treat my kids a certain way. I show them a certain compassion, even when I'm upset with them and all this stuff, because
Yes.
one day I know I'm gonna be old and crippled, Lord's willing, but I'm still gonna be here, and they may have to take care of me. And
Right.
I want them to remember all that I've done for them. I want them to have that admiration, that love for me that they don't give a damn. They willing to do it. Just like now, my grandmother, she's in her 80s, making her way to her 90s. And she took care of me. She did all that she could while trying to take care of all these other people. So what little she did for me, I'm greatly appreciative for. So
Hmm.
anytime she needs something, she can call me.
Right.
Anytime she got in a situation or press or anything like that, I will literally drop what I'm doing to go handle that for her because I know she used to do the same type of stuff for me. And
Right.
whenever she's old and she's in that position, I'm a. I tried to move her up here, but old folks stubborn.
Yeah. They
I
stuck in
tried to
their
move
ways.
because she was staying with me for a little bit, and I tried to just slowly move her stuff up here, and she's like, "Oh no, I love you, but I'm going back home." So
Oh.
whenever she's to the point where she just really can't be by herself and fend for herself, I'm moving her ass
Hmm.
up here, and that's just it. I've already
Yeah.
told my partner like, "Hey, just so you know, before we get super serious, when it comes to this point, I'm moving my grandmother up here with me,
Yeah.
and that's
Absolutely.
it."
And I totally agree with you on that because when my dad got truly sick within the past, he had been sick a long time, but you could tell the difference when they really on that downfall. And like the past 4 years before he passed, he was in that downfall mode. And we were getting to the point of, well, not even getting to the point of where we was going to put him. It was just one of those things of how are we going to set him up at home because he's not going to no nursing home. We not taking him nowhere. We going to his final destination will be in this household.
Hmm.
So, and regardless of the differences that me and my dad had, yeah, we bumped heads a lot of times. But the fact that that man took care of me, and I mean took care of me, you best believe. And this is even the same for my mama. We bump heads too. But the fact that she took care of me, it's not going to be a discussion about nothing. I'm
Right.
there. You're not going to no nursing home.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be moving in with me if it needs to be. And
Period.
yeah, we're gonna get we
Yeah.
gonna rock this thing till the wheels fall off
Yes,
because you
indeed.
were there for me. You know what
That
I'm
part.
saying? In spite of, you were there for me. You took care of me. Even in my adulthood, you know what I'm saying? You were there for me. So I'm gonna always be there for my parents. And so in saying that, and I totally agree with what you all have said, parents really gotta watch that. Watch how you treating your children because you don't know how they feel. There was this one girl that I knew through other friends and whatever, and I used to go to her house a lot, especially like in the daytime, morning time, whatever. And I mean, every morning she got up, she would just start yelling at these kids every morning, and it's just like One day, one of her daughters was like, the day would probably go pretty well if you would just stop getting up yelling every morning. And I had to totally agree because I'm like, who wants to hear that? Especially 7 in the morning. I don't want to hear nobody hollering and yelling and stuff. Give me a simple good morning, a kiss on the cheek, and go brush your teeth.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we really got to be cautious. I understand there's disciplinary that has to be done when you're raising children. I totally get that. Do what you need to do to discipline at that moment, but build that relationship with your child where your child feels like they can trust you as a parent,
Hmm.
that they
Well,
can come to you, depend on you, talk to you at any point in time without feeling fear. That's all I saw in that video with this little girl is fear.
mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And no child, no matter how old, am I losing everybody? But no matter how old a child is, especially, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get them back on. My bad, y'all.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know what the hell happened. It said you're backstage. I said, let me out.
It was like not today.
But yeah, like I was saying, no matter like any child that's 18 and under, build that relationship with your child. That way, when they get older, they'll be willing to come back and help take care of you or be there for you when you need them.
Mhm.
And I listen, I watch that definitely with my son. I try not to be his best friend type of stuff, but we have a relationship that we have built where he understands I'm mama at all times. I can't play them games with her, but I can go to my mama. I can talk to
Mhm.
her about things and express myself about things without her retaliating or judging me. I'm not
Yeah.
that type of mother. I'm open for him to come to me about
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
And so I just feel like that's really important as parents
Yeah.
to be
Before
that way.
I feel like a major part of discipline is education. If you're disciplining
Absolutely.
a kid, you should be also teaching them why this is wrong, why they're getting disciplined, and why this could be a detriment to them if they continue this type of behavior. If you just
Absolutely.
whooping, you just grounding with no type of context, no type of explanation, you just setting your kids up to fail or to sneak and try to do it and not get caught or
Hmm.
something of that nature. If you're not truly sitting down explaining to them why these particular behaviors are not good or why this consequence is coming from this behavior, then you're doing them a
Absolutely.
disservice. You don't want to teach your
Hmm.
kids to really fear that. You don't want to teach your kids to fear you. That's the wrong thing to do, because
Absolutely.
if they just fear you, sometimes when you discipline them or doing things to them that may hurt their feelings and make them feel some type of way, they could misconstrue it and take it a different way. And if you just do,
Yeah.
you want them to fear you, then what I'm trying to say is, because I'm getting all jumbled up, you want them to know that you absolutely love and care about them. So if you're doing this, it is for their best interest. Then
Yeah.
that really changes the way they look at stuff. They may be upset, little feelings may be hurt because they don't understand right now.
Hmm.
But later
Hmm.
on, all these lessons and all this stuff will start making sense. And I keep saying this because I'm a grandma's boy. I love my grandma dearly, and I used to be
Hmm.
so mad at her about different shit. And now all those lessons that she taught, as I grow older, they slowly kicking in and making sense. They slowly kicking in and making sense. Like as
Yeah.
I was in my 20s, certain shit she
Hmm.
was telling me when I was a teenager, damn, that's what she meant. Damn, now I
Hmm.
see. Damn, all it's just like back to back to back lessons just being bestowed upon
Yeah.
me that was taught to me when I was a jit, when I was a kid. Now it's
Hmm.
sinking in. So
Yeah.
then it made me understand, because even when she would discipline me, I knew she was doing it out of love. So although
Hmm.
I was mad, I could let it go because I know she wasn't just being spiteful. But then later
Right.
on, the real lesson sunk in. So that's why I said this mother right here could be really doing herself a disservice, man, because it's gonna come a day where you ain't gonna be able to care for yourself no more. Now what? You gonna expect that son that was sitting up there smoking all them blunts, playing the game the whole time to take care of you? He probably can't even take care of himself. Now who you
Right.
gonna try to lean on? The daughter that know how to fucking cook, the one that know how to
Hmm.
clean the house, the one that know how to take care of the household. But you didn't beat her ass and cussed and talked to her and treated all kind of crazy. She don't want nothing to do with it. And then you know what the family gonna do, Toy? You know what the family gonna do, Dana?
Hmm.
They gonna say that's your mama. You should take care of her. You
Right.
wrong for that. You so
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they like to do. And you like, what the fuck? I know some people that's like, but that's her
Mhm.
mama, Glenn. I'm like, fuck that. Her mama treated her like shit. Her mama put
Yeah.
these other men in front of her, other kids in front of her. And now her mama all broke down and decrepit, and it's her responsibility now? Fuck out of here, man.
Because we
Man,
family and we all we got.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
man,
That crap. Yeah.
I so feel that's coming from a familiar place. My
Mm,
God. Hey,
Yep. As you can see, I'm
it's
pretty
hard to
passionate
love the
about it
truth.
too.
I see.
It's hard. It's hard, man, to love somebody through. Oh, I'm sorry. Here you go. It's hard to love somebody through what they've done to you.
Yes.
Man, it's hard. It's
Mhm.
hard. But
Yes.
And
can we
I
get
hear
that
that a lot of
sometimes?
times.
It it is. It's hard.
It
It's
is
Yeah.
hard.
hard.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
It
like I
is
said, I've
hard.
heard that a lot of times because even with adults that have, yeah, yeah, no, I've seen, I've been doing a lot of funerals, okay? And so a lot of adult children have not really connected with their parents passing away. It's like they don't know how to deal with it or accept it because,
Burdens.
they've been hurt,
Mm-hmm.
so I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. Man.
Mhm. Like I know in the past, like we've talked about my relationship with my daddy, right?
Mhm.
And so like y'all would be so proud of me because that nigga stayed at my house for a whole week last week. Him was at my house. And it took my grandmother passing for him to see like when I had to go to Phoenix and take care of all that stuff and where he was in the position where he should have done it, but he couldn't do it. And he's like, oh, you came through and you did this for me and I really don't deserve it. And I'm like, no, nigga, I didn't do it for you. I did it for my I did it for my grandmother. But it's just like it's been a thing, but it's hard to love. It's hard to come through for somebody who has never come through for you. It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard. So um
Yeah, I understand
mhm. It's very hard. And, like everybody has said, when that time is going to come, she is going to need that girl.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the one that she has catered to all this time will be nowhere around.
Right.
He won't be there.
Right.
He will be nowhere around. He'll be
Yeah.
somewhere else looking for somebody else to pour him a bowl of cereal.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like for real,
And let's
for
talk
real.
about that even further. I know we got another topic, but think about what type of man this woman is raising to give to somebody else's daughter. You know what I'm
Man, do
saying?
you hear me?
What type of man is this going to be? Would you truly want a man like that with your daughter? You know what I
No,
Mm-mm.
but
mean?
but
And
she's not. Oh, I was just saying she ain't worried about that though. All she's doing is making sure that the man that she needs stays in the house, which
yep.
is why she has her daughter catering to him so she can say that there's a man in her home. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that's
Mm.
why I said. You see what I mean by it's a lot to unpack in this video. But like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
come on, because
Yeah.
we all know ain't no woman in their right mind is gonna put up with that. Is gonna
And
deal
at
with that.
all.
You know what I
They not.
mean? But
Yeah.
we
Mhm.
do have some women who will. Case
Yeah.
in
Mhm.
point, sometimes she done treated her daughter like this. Her daughter gonna go out and seek a man just like her fucking brother because this is what she's been conditioned to believe. This is what she
Conditioned
should
to,
do for a
yeah.
man, and this is how a man should be. Now,
Mhm.
her daughter in the same messed up situation that she is. This time
And
it's her man beating
Yeah.
on her, treating her
Yeah.
like trash, doing this type of
Yeah.
stuff. Boy, I wish my daughters
Absolutely.
would.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. But you're right though. It's just conditioning her to pick the wrong one.
Mm-hmm.
You are
Mm.
so right.
Yep,
Well,
or turn in. Shit.
yeah, yeah. But I just felt so sorry for her. Like I said, I wasn't able to. I could have, but I didn't want to show the rest of that video of her putting her hands on her and stuff like that. It was just ridiculous. It really was because you're mad at her because she is not cooking and cleaning up for an individual that is almost considered, well, is considered an adult pretty much after 18. But someone that is 20 years old. I mean, you're not in college. You ain't even trying. And like you said, Glenn, we really don't know. But I do feel like he ain't on nobody's job, and he probably ain't pursuing no type of school career or nothing in that
Absolutely
nature.
not.
What's the point? He got his mom and his sister to take care of him. So why would he ever push himself to do any better? He already
What
got somebody there that's crippling him.
what you saying,
Yeah,
Nana?
He ain't gonna
yeah,
never do nothing.
absolutely.
It's gonna be a lump on the log.
That's sad. It's so sad, but that's reality. And it ain't just their situation. There's many situations that's like that.
Talk about it.
It really is. So, but all right, does anybody else have anything to say on that topic before I move on to the next, before we start running out of time? Y'all good on that? All right. We're going to go ahead and move forward to the next topic. If you guys are joining in with us on today, feel free to, type in the chat how you feel about the topic and everything. We greatly appreciate your feedback on everything that we're talking about on today. But I'm going to go ahead and jump on to the next video here.
This make?
No, this is like immature. This is so immature of you.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You want your baby mama to come over here and stay in our house. Your baby mama and your child under the same roof with me.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
She has nowhere to go with my child.
She always got somewhere to go. Always. He can come. Hey, look, I have no problem with Junior. I have no problem with him. See, you keep saying that. I have no problem with him. He can come and stay here. What I've been through with her, okay, she done been in my job. She done been in my job acting a fool, plumb fool. Almost got me fired.
Y'all acting immature on that.
Both of us acting.
It's a hurricane, and you're saying that you're gonna let a woman and my child sleep outside?
She has.
Where they gonna sleep?
I don't know where she gonna sleep, but she not gonna sleep in the same house with me.
You need to stop recording. Like, is this necessary that you're recording me?
Yeah, because you know what? You forget. You seem to forget the stuff that you say. No, and then you need to explain why you want her to stay here so hard, so badly.
Stay here because I love my child. I've loved her once upon a time.
I loved you
I wouldn't
too.
want her to be on the streets with nowhere
She
to
got
go.
somewhere to go. I don't know why you going so hard for her to stay here. That don't even make sense.
It's been a hurricane, London.
I know it's been a hurricane.
She don't have nowhere to go.
She got somewhere to go, y'all. She always got somewhere to go. Yes, she do. It's plenty of places to go.
So we always arguing, we always do something like this, really? Like you can't have an understanding in the heart for my child.
So you trying
for my child.
He can stay here. Junior can stay here. I have no problem with Junior. I love Junior. You keep making it about that. It's not about that. He's not the one that came to my job trying to threaten me. So now you can see yourself on camera, and you can see how crazy you sound.
London, listen,
Yes.
This is my child's mother. We were together for a long period of time. A guy is going to have some type of feelings for his child's mother.
So this is about your feelings about her, right?
I'm just saying, if she get put out in the streets, behind a hurricane, they don't have anywhere else to go. The lights, the power are off in the house.
I get that.
We have power. London, hold on, wait. We have power. We got power in our house. We have power.
I know.
So tell me, why is it that you can't have understanding just one time, London, to have understanding if my child and the child's mother can come stay here for a few days, for just a few days, for a few days. Tell me why.
I have no problem with Junior staying here. I have a problem with her staying anywhere where I am, coming into my house. This is my house. This is my safe space where I live. I can't even believe you asking me something like that. And I don't understand why you understand her point of view more than mine.
This is my child's mother. This is something you need to
Y'all
think
hear this,
about.
right?
So, I hope they do hear that. Y'all hear this. Y'all hear this.
They hear this.
Yeah.
They
She
hear.
wants my child's mother and my son to sleep on the street.
No.
The power is
I already said Junior can come here. I already said that.
So you want them to sleep. It's hurricane, lights off.
She not gonna sleep on the street, y'all. Y'all know she got somewhere to go.
Okay. All right. Well, whatever you want to do. Whatever.
All right,
you wanna do. It
fine.
doesn't matter.
Bye.
Let me just say I was irritated. I was real irritated because how many times she got to repeat it's not about the boy, it's about her.
Yeah.
I was real irritated. But I'm not going to stop first. I'm going to let Giselle, will you tell us what you think about this video?
Ain't no goddamn way. That's what I think about it. So, so that, and I'm gonna tell you why I said what I said. Now I do understand there are some some situations in co-parenting where there is a mutual respect between the child's mother and the new girlfriend, wife, whatever it is, right? That means that both of them got some damn sense. They can come together for the love of the child and to make sure that the child is always in a healthy environment, right? And then who knows that
Mm-hmm.
somewhere down the line, it's a possibility that they become cool enough. Like I said, they are cordial. And in a situation like that, I could see if there were a situation, for example, I'm on the school list, she on the school list, or whatever. If she can't get to the kid, hey, I can't get to so and so, dad is messed up. Hey, can you go pick up such and such? Like having that dynamic, I could completely
Mm-hmm.
understand where that might be a situation where she could come, right? Maybe. However, when this little motherfucker ain't been nothing but goddamn chaotic in my whole fucking relationship, starting shit, coming to my job, acting a goddamn fool, and you think that I'm finna be okay to allow this motherfucker to come in my house, my
In
place
her
of
safe
peace,
space, and she
my
called
safe
it.
space? Listen, been there. This is how come I'm responding the way that I am. Like, there's no way. Motel
Yeah.
6 always got the damn light on. Hotels got generators. Go buy that motherfucker generator. And if you want to keep them together, then both of them can go to the Holiday Inn, the Motel 6 or something if you want to keep them together. Other than that, she can go to her mama's house, her friend's house, the sister's house. The church got doors open. You can do whatever. But no, what you're not going to do, the mall is open. They had the doors to the mall open. She can get a cot and go to the middle of the floor.
God,
Whatever it is. Whatever it is. But what you're not going to do is come in my home and create chaos. And for you to
yeah,
expect for me to accept something like that,
yeah.
I question that whole relationship with him and his baby mama. Cause ain't no way.
No way. And especially the way he keeps like going in circles about it. Like I feel the same way with her. Like, why is you pressing it so hard? You acting like I'm not saying the kid can't stay here. I'm saying she can't stay here. And you keep talking about how you used to date her and you used to have feelings for her. The way it looking, you still got feelings for her. So it might be all three of y'all staying at the Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think.
Because I mean, I shouldn't be having to go back and forth with you this many times to tell you your logic is not making sense.
Yeah, I think he was really trying to gaslight her. Oh, you gonna leave my son out? You gonna leave my son out? When
Exactly.
she clearly said numerous times that hey, your son can stay, but she
Yep.
can't. And listening to her voice, she even sound like that maybe if the woman hadn't have been so ugly, hadn't been so tripping so much, that she probably would have even considered it. But you can't
Yeah.
expect a person to be disrespected like that to the point where they almost lose their way of living, how they provide for themselves and help provide for your family. To all of a
Yeah.
sudden be, oh, it's a hurricane. Come on, stay. Let's kumbaya under the same roof. Man,
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
hell to the no. I
Yeah.
know.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I would never be on no sucker stuff like that. But if I acted a fool like that with some man over my baby mama, and then I was
Hmm.
in a tough spot, I wouldn't even expect him to open his doors up to me. So
Absolutely.
in this situation, the right thing to do is a let the son stay, and the mom, if he want her to stay, if he's so concerned about it, he can help her find some place to stay. She can
Exactly.
stay at a relative's house. She can stay somewhere else if he care about it that much. But um, then I think that they should number two should really examine their relationship and boundaries, because I think if you leave this unchecked, it opens the door up for a lot of other issues to occur. And when
Absolutely.
you keep
Mm-hmm.
talking about your feelings and stuff like that you have for this woman, now this is a red flag. Like, what? Why are we even talking about this? This has zero to
Exactly.
do with her coming to stay in here. Well, if you have feelings, you been with somebody for so long, you gonna have these feelings. That ain't got shit to do with shit. We talking about the situation at hand. Now,
Yeah.
had she not been so ugly, we probably could have reconciled this and it could have been a consideration. Cause right
Yeah.
now, like the son to my I meant the son, the mother to my oldest and my youngest, Jay
Uh-huh.
Mary and Jaylee. If she wanted to come right here, right now, say I need to stay in your house, she could come. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And and the person that I'm dating will be fine with it. They're real cool. They're real fine. They know there ain't nothing like that going on between us. But I know our situation is a little different because we were kids when we had my son. Shit, we was just
Yeah.
turning 17. But we've been knowing each other since we were little kids. So our
Mm-hmm.
relationship is a little different, but at the same time, we have our boundaries set. We know not to cross that line, and it's
Yeah.
been been situations where I've had to explain our relationship because it made people uncomfortable, and I'm like, just because we have a child together and we're not together don't mean we have to be enemies. Like, I don't know, that must
Mm-hmm.
be some black folk shit that we got to get rid of. We don't have to be enemies. We are
Yeah.
good. We are.
Yeah.
I would dare say that she's probably my best friend. No lie. I would
Oh,
dare
that's
say
sweet.
that she's literally probably my best
Oh,
friend because
God
I can
bless
talk
you.
to her about anything. Now I'm respectful with my personal relationship. I just don't talk a lot of my business like because I just don't want people in it. But
Right.
when I need to talk to somebody or something like that, I literally talk to her and we stay on the phone for whatever. And she would
Mm-hmm.
drop what she doing to listen and vice versa.
Sure.
So
So,
I think he was completely out of line, and that
yeah.
um they need to really talk about their relationship. Now I ain't saying this is a deal breaker, but
Mm-hmm.
I think that this brought up other issues that needs to be like made
Address.
plain, and they need to
Yeah.
address it so the boundaries are set. So when this come, we will never have to jump this hurdle again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that was wild to me though. Especially how he kept going. That was annoying. I'm like, bro, how many times you got to say it? I'm the
Right. I was annoyed as fuck.
yeah, I'm the type of person. If I say it after so many times, then I'm gonna stop talking.
Yeah.
I ain't even
Yeah.
gonna end it, go back and forth with you. I'm gonna just cut off because I literally already said it. I'm not finna beat as the old folks say. I'm not finna beat this dead horse.
You hear me? And not. That's foolishness. It's just like I don't understand what you was not comprehending. She can find her somewhere else to stay, like she said. And usually, if it's one of those situations where the electric is out, again, like Giselle said, there are plenty of hotels, plenty that have generators. They lights are still on.
Lowe's got generators, Home Depot got generators, Amazon got generators. Like you can get some candles.
Period.
That's why I won't live nowhere that ain't got gas. Cause I love a gas stove because I'm gonna light the pilot. I'm gonna cook my food. I'm just saying, light some candles, get them flashlights. You can be romantic
Yeah.
all damn day with yourself, but you're not
Hmm.
coming to my goddamn house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't no way.
And especially if you don't have especially in the situation like the girl said in the video, you have been to my job causing problems. Why would I let you in my safe space?
Yeah. Like I
It
said,
doesn't
if
make
the
sense.
dynamic, I truly believe that if the dynamic was different, it wouldn't be an issue. But
Yeah.
because the dynamic is what it is, absolutely not.
Yeah.
No.
And
Mm-mm.
then, also it takes me back to what I always say. Honestly, how would he feel if she come talking about my baby daddy needs somewhere to stay? A man would flip their wig. Dead serious. Like, what you mean? He ain't coming to my house. You know? So I don't know why he felt like that was okay. I really, really don't. But yeah, it's a no for me. And I'm not even engaged or married or none of that stuff, but it's still a no for me. Dana, we ain't heard much from you. I know you're trying to get directions to where you're going. So tell us what you thought about the video.
What I thought about the video about a man asking if another bitch can come and live in his girl.
I already know you, friend.
I can't. I no comment. You already know how I feel about that. I wish, girl. No, ma'am. Absolutely not. I'm no comment.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a
Nope.
drink for you there, Dana. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, ma'am. No, sir. No
She
cheese.
said
No
You
no
saying
ham.
so
comment.
much in
Absolutely not.
those few little words.
Right.
Mm-mm. I'm a nice, sweet person, and there's a few things that'll set me off. And that right there, I would have been on the first 48. My God, today I would have been on the first 48. They would have been 2, 3 bodies they had to come and pick up. Yeah, I'm
Damn,
fine.
not two or three.
Yeah.
Friends, girl, you know me for over
Yeah.
20 years. Me, honey, no, I don't play about that. No, man. To my
Yeah, I
house,
think.
girl, stop trying to get me to talk about it. No,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So let me ask you guys this then. So let's say the dynamic was a tad bit different. The baby mama hadn't been this crazy woman coming to the job, starting stuff, creating friction, and doing all this stuff. And he came to her and said, or came to y'all and said, "Hey, babe, hurricanes coming. They knocked out electricity, knocked out all this type of stuff. Do you mind if they stay in this house for a couple of
The baby
days?"
can stay. The
Yeah,
baby
the
can
baby
stay.
can stay.
A little levy levies the whole load. Fuck that. Another bitch ain't stepping foot in my house. The fuck? Somebody who's had my husband? Hell no. No. No, ma'am. I'm
So,
not gonna leave
so
the
is
devil
it?
no room to play.
So is
None.
it the thought that another woman, that this particular woman had
Absolutely.
previously been with
They
her?
once upon a time had a connection to the point that
Hmm.
it was so real, y'all made a baby together. Do you think I want that up in my house, baby? No. No, 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 no. I don't give a fuck. And I don't have a problem with any of Cecil's baby mamas because I'm the first, but he has two more.
Mm-hmm.
No
Hmm.
problem with them at all. I ain't got no problem with Cecil going over there handing them money. I don't have a problem with him doing things for, but when it comes to my house where we lay our head and our peace, I wish the fuck you would. I wish the fuck, man, man, please, no comment. No comment.
You still coming?
Please. Hell no. I don't give a damn. Hell no. And you ask me, nigga, you the first one gonna get the blow to the throat. The fuck? You had the audacity to fix your motherfucking mouth, nigga. Where the divorce papers at? Cause you obviously I ain't the one you want. You want another bitch? You want to be in polygamy? You know I ain't the bitch for that. The fuck? Get listen, next.
Then about to reach up under that damn seat in a minute.
Girl, next. I'm nice, but I'm a whole nother person on that level. Whole nother
I
person.
understand. I
No,
understand.
ma'am. No
So,
cheese, no ham.
Giselle, answer the question. What you think?
No, it's cool. Some people are okay with it. That's why I said if the dynamic was different, maybe she would consider it. I personally,
Mm.
no, that's not for me. But I'm cool with helping get her somewhere to stay,
Hmm.
but she's not
Hmm.
gonna be a 4010 Long Beach court.
Okay.
No. Mm-mm.
As for me, I think I would allow it.
Okay.
I think I would allow it if we were on good terms and there was no issues between us. She's not disrespectful to me. I'm not disrespectful to her. I probably would allow it. And it's just only one of those situations of an emergency situation. It wouldn't be something where, oh, she's in town and can she stay over here? No, because then she can go stay at a hotel. But if it is an emergency situation where it's something that I can help accommodate and this person has not been disrespectful to me, I think I would do it. I
Like
think
an
I would.
emergency, like all the hotels was booked up and the Red Cross couldn't help, and like that kind of emergency.
Or even not even in that situation. If it's just one of those situations that I know if there's a hurricane coming or they're in the midst of the hurricane and she has absolutely no electricity, but I do, me and him do, then yeah, I would be open to it. I
But
would.
where is the family? Like, where is her family?
Dana,
Well,
Where
the
is
thing
Dana.
her
is
family?
that,
Why
but you
she
have to
can't go stay
understand,
with the
and
mama?
Some
I'm
people
pretty
don't have
sure
family like
though,
that, Dana.
but
Huh?
I'm pretty sure if there was family in the area, I would hope she would use her head and go stay with her family.
No,
But you got
she
some
wouldn't.
people, but you have some people that stay in areas that they don't have family.
Man,
They got
Like
huh?
me. I ain't got no
the
I
family up here.
listen,
look
I would allow
the
him to
bus
buy a
and the
ticket.
train still run.
Come on. Come on.
No family.
Come on. I ain't got no problem with him buying a ticket. And even giving him a prepaid debit card to get some munchies, some zoom zooms and wham whams. But staying in my house, baby. No. No. The fuck?
I get it.
Girl, this is wild. This is wild. Hell no.
But that's what took place in this video. And I'm glad she did record it because, like she said, she needed him. She probably replayed that shit, probably put that phone in his hand. Like, now go
Yeah.
look and see how stupid you
Yeah,
sound.
yeah, yeah. Cause he looked real stupid. He really
Yeah,
did.
Man.
And
so.
the part that just really threw me off though is somebody. Well, we was together for a while. I had this feeling. See, you already dug yourself a ditch, my boy.
That
Yeah,
part.
yeah, you
I
messed up.
agree.
You took
That
the
part. Now,
wrong
see, that
approach.
part right there would
All
have
of
me
that.
like, no, she can't stay over here.
So what he should have did is said, look, it's a dire situation. They both, blah 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 blah. With him knowing the history, he shouldn't even fix his mouth to ask, because I wouldn't disrespect Toy, Giselle, or Dana like that. Let's say we were all involved. I wouldn't even disrespect y'all like that to fix my mouth to ask, to bring somebody into this household who has disrespected you repeatedly, who has
Yeah,
came to your place of employment and disrespected you. I wouldn't even fix my mouth to do that, because that is disrespectful to you, and
yeah.
vice versa. I wouldn't expect, if your baby daddy did all that shit and came to my job and that, if you fixed your mouth to even ask me that, I'm extremely offended. I'm
Hmm.
extremely offended. So I couldn't do it. Now, let's say for me, if it was on the other hand, I've been in a situation where someone's a father of their child had to come stay. He was out of state, we're on some hard times. It's like, hey, I'm traveling through. He needed a spot to stay. I'm like, cool, come on. You know what I mean? I didn't talk to him.
Mm.
We cool. We didn't have no problems. He he was one of those people who didn't have much, but was really trying to be a good father, really
Yeah,
trying to be in his kid's life, and even that called and talked to me and was just like, "I'm thankful to have you, because
yeah,
my son is double lucky to have a man
yeah.
like you in his life, because I see how you are with your kids and all this stuff." So it was cool. He wasn't disrespectful. He came in here. He stayed. He was really in and out.
Dana,
Yeah.
Dana, mute,
Yeah.
mute.
Yeah, he was really really in and out, and it was respectful, but we had a different relationship, and he never was disrespectful to me. Never tried to double back and talk to her. They had what they had. They both was past that, you know. And she had even talked to me and told me that he was going through this. So I was just like, okay, well, just tell him when he's coming through here, he can just stay here. We got plenty of room. We got an open room over here, and he could be in and out. But I trust me, I get it in this situation. It was all wrong. I wouldn't
Yeah,
even invite that into my house to create any more friction between my relationship. I wouldn't do it.
that part. That part. That's thinking smart. But let me ask this: why is it so easy for men to accept each other and women don't?
I think women know women nature more than a man do, and we know how conniving a female can be. Because I mean, let's just be real. Men, a lot of times, they make decisions in the moment and don't think it out. Women are very calculated. They think stuff through. Sometimes they plan this stuff out, and for all she know, she could have been, what I'm saying, I'm finna do this just to spite this woman, and tell him that, hey, let me go stay up in this house, and force her to make me stay in this house, so she know that whenever I want to or whenever I need to, I can
Mm-hmm.
invade this space, and it ain't shit that she can do about it. So she
Mm.
could have been taking that approach, which is why old girl was like, "No, this bitch cannot stay here. Your son can stay, your kids can stay. She cannot stay," and she was absolutely right in saying so.
Yeah, yeah.
But y'all,
I
y'all,
understand.
y'all females, y'all know how calculated women can be. Boy,
I am a female, but I
listen here.
really try not to be that confrontational with them. I've really and honestly, I only got really beef with one chick currently, to be honest. And
Wait, this ain't got nothing to do with the live music stuff I seen on the web,
no,
huh? Huh? Shit, let's get into it since we talking about topics.
listen,
Let's get into the juicy stuff.
listen. I don't even have a problem with this young lady. I don't. I don't even have a problem with her. So it's not her either. That I really have issues with one particular woman. One, and Dana and Giselle know who she is, but the young lady that I had to get on social, I despise a liar. Do
Okay,
not
before you go
fucking
into
lie
that,
to
can I
me.
ask you a question real,
Hmm.
real, real, real quick? Is it the green room or the green door?
Which one?
Is it the green? Is it the green room or the green door?
Green Escape.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Continue.
Um.
Hey, hold the hell up.
So
I want to know about the green door, the green escape, the great escape, and the escape that didn't escape. Tell me.
My friend tried to find me. She tried to find me.
Lord
But
have mercy.
real quick, before we get out of here, we didn't switch up the topic, but I do want to explain that because I do
I
not
do.
like a liar.
Hmm.
I don't. Like, what is the purpose of lying? Nigga, unless we trying to get out of a case, nigga, we not lying. The fuck we lying for? It was just something so simple. All I simply said, because lately I've been seeing certain artists that I've never seen before, and it's nothing against it. It's just that for me, I like to see powerhouse singers. I like to see uniqueness. And like I was telling one of my friends yesterday, I listen to a lot of underground artists. That's why I go to YouTube with a lot of stuff. Because I listen to a lot of underground artists. I feel like a lot of the underground artists have found themselves. They don't sound like somebody when you just turn on the radio. They don't sound like them people that's on the radio, which some of that music on the radio is trash, if you ask me. Hate to put it out there like that, but it is. Um, and so when someone commented and said about this particular young lady, I had heard her before. Nothing against what she has done. She's a very beautiful girl. Nothing against the music, but she sounds just like what's out now. And so
Queen
all
Naja.
huh?
She sounds like Queen Naja.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? She sounds
Hmm.
just like what's already out. And
Yeah.
so my point to her, or her friend was, yeah, I've heard her. She's cute, but she sounds just like everybody else. This particular girl decided, and I watched everything. I watched it. It was minutes apart. She goes and hearts her friend's comment, and then she goes to her page and posts something about
The ego.
egos will be the
I
death
seen
of
it.
artists.
I seen it.
I
Okay.
think it too.
Okay. So for you to go and tag me in a post saying that I promise this wasn't about you, bitch, you got to play with your mama because I'm not stupid. I watched it within minutes of each other. So all you had to say was, and I would have rather you just said what you needed to say on my post since I was the one that posted it. But she decided to go do something different, so I had to show up with her energy. That's where I was at with it. And I just explained to her, don't lie to me because I know exactly what you did. And she didn't like the fact that I checked her like that, so she blocked me. Not that I'm losing any sleep because, child, I slept good last night, had a cheeseburger before I went to sleep, so I ain't struggling.
Yeah. I say this, me and you are both on the scene. And I'm always open to letting new talent get a chance so they can find themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but I always tell people when they get ready to perform on stage, when they ask me like, "Okay, what you think? What should I do?" I'm just saying, just be yourself. It's
You.
only one
Yeah.
you. You're one of one. Don't try to sound like nobody else. Just give them your authentic sound. If they
Yeah.
rock with it, they rock with it. If they don't, they don't. But at least you
Yeah.
put your best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? Because
That's
you've
my
been in
point.
places where I'm hosting or I'm freestyling, I'm on a microphone. You getting all of me. I can't be
Yeah.
like nobody else. I can't act like
And
nobody else.
there's
It just ain't
nobody
in me.
like you, Glenn.
I appreciate
Nobody.
that.
Yeah. I couldn't point out nobody unless they trying to copy you. But you
I
are
appreciate that.
original. Yeah, you've done you. You've been original. And that's what it's about. It's about finding who you are. My daddy used to tell me that too when I was growing up in church and singing a lot. And I would try to sound like the Clark sisters, or I'd try to sound like Kiera shit. I would try to sound like somebody else. And my daddy would always say, you need to find who you are.
Yeah. Well, I remember when I first
Find your
heard you
sound.
sing, I had no idea you could blow like that. And they say, yeah,
Thank you.
we're gonna feature Toy tonight. I'm like, Toy? I'll be fucking singing? It's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm like, okay, whatever, whatever. And he was up there
Mhm.
tearing that bitch down. I'm like, okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
But
doing it
that
a
was
long
on me
time.
because at that point in time, I was really kind of just starting to kind of spread my wings a little bit and doing more shows,
Hmm.
hosting more and stuff. So I hadn't got to actually see you live. But yeah, you made me
Yeah,
a believer tonight, that night. Not that I
I
didn't
appreciate
believe
that.
in you, but I was like, okay, now there's one more person I can bug when I'm doing the show together to come
I
join
know,
me
right?
sometime. And I'm definitely gonna have to get with you here pretty soon because I'm
Absolutely.
getting ready to start my Sundays back up at Ice.
Okay.
Uh, and we call it sold out Sundays. I did it for like 5 years, but my
That's what's
goal
up.
was always to do it at places that wasn't as frequented. Like
Hmm.
Foxy Nights, that's where I started at, and we used to have it packed in there. And then we
Oh
moved it
yeah,
to Gold Leaf Nutrition. We used to pack that out, and then of course Mark got on my head like, "Damn, we've been buckling me for this long. You can't bring sold out Sunday here." I'm like, "I got you." So we getting ready to do bring that back. And I've been in
Yep.
talks with a couple of people like Fieldway and some other folks to bring
Yeah,
down, but I gotta have my local powerhouses here so I can put a little
yeah.
bread in their pocket and we can just have a good time.
That's what's up. I'm excited to know that that's coming back. So definitely hit me up. And once it starts, though, I'm gonna come out and check it out.
For sure.
Because I wasn't a part of it when you first did it.
Yeah. Oh, you'll like it. It's different. It got one show focus. We switch it up. It focuses on comedy, and then one
Oh,
focuses on
okay.
poetry. Then the other focuses on singing. It just and we do mixed shows. Whoever my headliner is, that's what the show will mostly be about. Like one time I'm gonna have Mako, and of course it'll be more amateur comedians. We'll have him there, and then we'll have him do like his main set, and
Okay.
vice versa. You know,
Yeah,
so it's gonna be up.
that's what's up. Well, that's awesome. Well, y'all heard them, so y'all be on the lookout for when that does start. It sounds exciting to me, so I can't wait. But we're a little bit over our time, so I'm going to go ahead and let everybody go. But we want to thank everybody for joining in with us tonight on Straight to the Point. Once again, I'm Toy, your host. We got Giselle, we got Dana, and we got Glenn in the building. Thank you guys for joining with me tonight, guys. And I will see y'all next Wednesday. All right.
Peace.
Davis took
Be
613.
safe.